Someone in the Boss Laser group asked, I have a flat tire, should I get light burn? Now, light burn won't fix a flat tire, however, you could use it to change a tire, and I'll show you what I mean. So, they were saying this in jest. They were trying to make fun of the fact that so many people seem to be jumping on the light burn bandwagon, and hey, why should you? Because all you're using it for is sending data to your laser. This is partially true, but shows a fairly basic misunderstanding, basic lack of understanding on the part of that user. So here we have the same vector file. It's a tire that I just downloaded from the internet and traced using Lightburn's built-in trace feature. I've brought it into RDWorks and Lightburn. I'm using the same settings on both, so you'll see an interval of 0.1 here on this file set to fill. Same thing in RDWorks, nothing special in the layer settings, nothing special in the optimization settings. Now, straight away you'll notice that the display in Lightburn is a little cleaner, a little nicer. It's showing anti-aliased rendering instead of very chunky old school Windows rendering. You'll also notice that the update rate is a little faster. If I drag and move the window here in RDWorks, it's a little bit slower than if I do the same thing over here in Lightburn. You'll notice it much more when I try to modify the design. So if I grab just a portion of this tire and move it, you'll see it in RDWorks repainting very, very slowly as I move around. As soon as I let go, however, it pops. I can undo. That happens relatively quickly. Performing the same task in Lightburn is much quicker. If I grab and move it around, you'll see that things move basically in real time. And undo, same thing. Now, here's where things get interesting. If I click Preview in RDWorks, off it goes. I'm going to click Preview in Lightburn as well. You'll notice that the Lightburn preview came up just a little faster. You'll also notice that in here I can zoom, move, navigate around. Everything happens relatively quickly. I can grab the time slider, move back and forth to see how my job is going to progress. Let's say that I decide I want to cut this instead of scan it. So hit preview again, it optimizes the cut plan, and here we have it. I can move forward and backward in time to see how the job is going to progress. And I can simulate from any point by clicking play, and you'll actually be able to watch the laser head moving around up here. Meanwhile, RDWorks is still over here thinking. If I see back out of this again, oh, there goes RDWorks. So I'm just going to do that. So RDWorks has now finished its first task of computing a filled version of this, and you'll notice that things paint relatively slowly. If I zoom in or out or I move the display, RDWorks takes a moment to repaint. Lightburn, it's just moving, zooming, everything happens quite quickly. So if I decide to go back here and make changes to my design, drag that, drag this, and then re-simulate or resend to the laser, RDWorks is off doing its thing. It's going to spend the next 5 minutes chewing on that. Lightburn has basically done it instantly. So I can't fix your tire, but if you want to change a tire, I would say that Lightburn is a better choice.